Right, so this isn't gonna be like a sales video that I usually make or anything like that. It's just gonna be me just talking about the current market. Um, so I'm sure you're on LinkedIn quite a lot, whoever you are watching this, as most people are. And it's just awful to see the amount of people that think they've got it figured out. Like whatever industry it is, everyone thinks they've got it figured out. And when you look at their company, what they're turning, what their position is in the market, you just kind of realize like these guys really don't have it figured out. And more embarrassingly, a lot of the time I'll see some guru or some sort of, I don't know, lead gen guy. He'll put something in their LinkedIn. He's like, I just figured out how to do things. Or like cold email is dead. This Claude workflow absolutely killed cold email in 2026. Comment Claude to get the blueprint, whatever it is, right? And then a week later, you'll have another chap doing the exact same thing, and you'll see the guy that made the first sort of what's it called, like lead magnet, and you'll see this guy commenting on the other guy's one. It's like, well, okay, hold on. If you had it all figured out yourself, why are you commenting on this guy's to get even more? I mean, you might be thinking like, oh, he just wants to improve his current setup and make it even better. But no, because like these things don't work. Like AI, all that stuff, like it helps, but it's not at the stage where it can fully automate your life yet. And that's a side tangent. But just the amount of people that just post things on LinkedIn, it's so common as well in the lead gen space. You'll see, and you might see this a lot, and this might affect you. You might look at someone, you think, oh, this guy might be an expert. They'll get a DM from someone, they'll be like, oh, this is not the type of LinkedIn messages you want to be sending. These are terrible. Or someone like, look at this cold email, this sucks. Or you get someone saying like, oh, look at this outreach I just received on a cold call, or whatever, and like, oh, this is so bad. This isn't the type you want to. It's just so toxic. Everyone's so desperate to seem like the expert that they put other people down to do it, and it's just not a healthy environment. And I think we're just entering this market of LinkedIn bros, and the expertise is going down, prices are going up, and results are just all around going down. So something's not working, something's not making any sense. Everyone thinks they've got it figured out, but they clearly don't, and they show that they don't by or like commenting on other people's, or like their company's not even making enough money to have it figured out. The people that I know that are actually doing well are people that don't comment, they don't spend their time on LinkedIn, they don't, do a bunch of silly DMs or anything. What they do is they actually just speak to their client base, and they just get referrals, and they get like business because what they do is so good. So that's not to say outreach is bad, not at all. I'm saying that if you're spending your life on LinkedIn trying to tell people how to live their life, then you probably need to take your own advice, right? You're probably not doing it right either. And I just don't like how everyone thinks they've got it figured out. Everyone's telling you to do this, the next person telling you the exact opposite, do it that, and then the person after that is telling you to do this. And so imagine I'm like, oh, the best way to make 100K a month is, silly example, to eat chocolate ice cream. Next guy would be like, no, 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 it's got to be vanilla ice cream. And they'll screenshot that guy's post and post themselves like, nah, this is completely wrong. You got to do it this way instead. I saw one recently, and it was someone saying like, to get from 20K a month to 60K a month or something like that, you just got to triple volume. Someone screenshot it, was like, no, you don't have to triple volume. You got to increase quality. And then there's just this battle where like, no, it's volume, no, it's quality. Like, it's both. It's both. It's not one or the other. And it's so easy to get conflicting advice, and you're trying to imply advice, you're trying to improve yourself, you're trying to improve the business, but you just get conflicting advice for strategies that only need either one or a mix of both. So what do I mean by that? So for example, very common debate, one or two call close, right, in the closing industry, or sales, I guess. You'll get people saying like, should I do one call close? Should I do two call close? Should I do three call close? Right? And one person will be like two call, the other person will do one call, the other person will be like three call, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, it's just dependent on who you serve. It's dependent on how you sell. It depends on how the person you are, and it depends on your whole funnel. If you have a funnel, for example, of just really slow, like inbound content, then you should probably go for the one call close, for example. If you have just straight cold people, very cold coming in, then you should probably go for the two call close or three call close. If you're targeting huge enterprises, you probably need a multi call close. If you're targeting small, medium businesses, you might need to go for the one or the two call close. It just depends. And there's so much conflicting advice out there, and everyone thinks they got it figured out, that is just so difficult to do anything. So what I've decided to do is just stop using LinkedIn. It just pisses me off at this point. Um, and just focus on doing content that I like to do, and giving advice that's worked for me. And I'm never ever saying it works for me, so it's going to work for you. I'm saying this is what worked for me. If it worked for me, then give it a go because there's a good chance it'll work for you. And if it doesn't, then that's it, right? What's the word? There's no like one solution for everything. There's no magical solution for everyone. My advice might work for 70% of people. 30% of people will hate on my advice and tell it's terrible, but it'll work for 70% of people. And again, I'm never claiming I have the magical solution, everyone should listen to me. I'm saying that just quite simply, this has worked for me, so give it a go and let's hope it works for you. Maybe you feel the same way, maybe you don't. By the way, if you want to help grow your accountancy with sales and outreach, slash not really outreach, it's more inbound sort of marketing, I can go over it in the call if you want to book it. Let me know. I'll leave it in the description. Book a call. See you there.